Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast. Anonymously sponsored. We have a chabura this morning. Dr. Moshe Yeager will be speaking about the purpose of Golos Mitzrayim, punishment or opportunity. Everybody's welcome to stay. We have enhanced breakfast. Anybody who wants to sponsor the learning or the open-based measures, please see about Menachem Lev Brenner. Good to see Don Press again. So welcome back. Just an interesting thought, which may be a little controversial. The Torah talks, I don't want to steal Dr. Yeager's Sunday, but maybe related to what Dr. Yeager speaking about this morning. But the Torah says that the land was filled with Bnei Yisrael. According to the Medrash, it means that the Jews went beyond Goshen, beyond, I guess you could call their ghetto, and they were expanded to Egyptian society. They were part of it. They were part of the plays, they were part of the theater, they were part of Egyptian culture. And that's what it says, the land was filled with them. And then what happened was that the Egyptians made decrees to get them back into ghettos, back into Goshen. They didn't like the fact that they were assimilating into Egyptian society. So the basic Rabbi says, he comments that we say in Tehillim, there's one chapter, Psalm 105, which says, Hodul Hashem, we say thank God. And listen, many things we thank God for. One of the things that we thank God for is what happened in Egypt, is that the fact that the Jews were punished in Egypt. They were not punished. He turned their hearts to hate his nation and to fight against his servants. So it seems like what the Egyptians did to the Jews was part of a divine plan, that it's a kindness for us. So the base lady explains what it means is that when Jews sometimes want to assimilate, God uses anti-Semitism as a means to hold Jews in check, that they shouldn't assimilate further. This is the base Levi is saying. In fact, Rav Chaim of Volozhin was famous for saying that if Jews don't keep Shabbos, then the non-Jews will make Havdalah for us, which means if we don't separate properly, then the non-Jews will do it for us. This is what Rav Chaim of Volozhin basically said. And in fact, the Gemara in Brachas notes that the reason why we say Havdalah, you ever notice in the end of Shabbat we say Havdalah Atachon and Tanu, which deals with knowledge. Why do we do that? Because you have to have wisdom to distinguish between what's holy and not holy, the holy and the profane, the pure and impure. So therefore, in order to make Havdalah, you have to have wisdom in order to know how to make Havdalah properly. And Morale makes a similar statement. He says light is peace. Why is light peace? If you're able to differentiate between good and bad, that's what makes peace. And in fact, he notes the word boker, which means time of light, also means to bikur, which means to investigate. In other words, you have to be able to investigate to make distinction. In order to make Havdalah, you got to have some knowledge over here. Therefore, the saying Erev, which means night, also means Mishlech, Erev. Again, we need to have the ability to distinguish between good and bad, and between knowing where we are in society. We all want to be part of society. We also have to know how far we can go before assimilation takes place. And unfortunately, we see that in America today. Have a wonderful day.